so maybe I won't. Oh shit, we just went live. GG's. What's happening, fam? Is it not? On my screen, it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry, your face just isn't there on Discord.
Hey, Aaron. Why'd you wait this long, man?
What happened?
Nah, Aaron, just subscribe. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. What's happening, y'all?
Oh, sick.
I'm just trying to there we go. That's perfect. It's up and running. All right, it's a lot smoother than last time. Appreciate everyone. We're doing a dynasty or a PPR mock draft, redraft, We got to get used to saying that. It's been so long since we did this. So yeah, thank you so much for coming through. And I know a lot of dynasty land community is coming from there to over here. So make sure you please subscribe. Make sure you do like the video. It really helps us get back into the algorithm here because it's been a while. Shout out to Oak. Subscribing, man. Thank you so much. And if you want,
it took so long, man.
Why it took so long? That was the Joe Burrow before the Joe Burrow, man. Why it take so long, man? But it's all love. We're here.
That's right. We are here.
Jahan Dotson goes Super Saiyan. That's funny. That actually be so funny though, going Super Saiyan, because you actually
seen that video of the guy.
Yeah, like yeah, so funny.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you satisfaction.
It's actually so funny. Let's see. Let me just get this sleeper stuff all set up as well. Making sure we Gucci. Jaffield. And a subscriber here. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, man. The boys, J-Stump. What's happening, y'all? Come through.
Yes, we will. Hey, by the way, I had like YouTube, like non-copyright, like Twitch background music for ours. I had it like on a really low volume. I feel like it's like a good vibe.
Okay.
Just if you want to do that, like I literally just open up a tab and just have it on like the lowest volume. Just think it adds atmosphere. We're creating atmosphere here, aren't we?
All right. So you have it on the lowest volume, you said? Just go on YouTube and look at like Twitch music or something.
Yeah.
Twitch copyright music, copyright free music.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Oh, gaming EDM mix.
No, probably that's.
I'm joking.
That's a little intense.
I'm joking. Hold on. Let me just turn this down.
I'm just setting up a mock draft here.
Yeah, I think that's all right. Redraft is my jam. Hope I get into this one. Shout out to Gator fan Aaron. What's happening, brother? What is happening, man?
Right, hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something a little bit different today. Okay. Just because I think it could be a really fun challenge for us all. You're only gonna draft a starting roster. Okay. So this will be a challenge. I'm gonna send you the link here. You're only gonna draft the starting roster. I think this could be really fun. Because if you then need to think about, well, maybe I don't draft 6 running backs. So you can see whenever Badaki brings it up, you got 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and 2 flex spots. So, maybe quarterbacks go earlier than normal because we're literally just trying to fill roster spots. We'll see. What's going to happen.
Maybe. All right, let's see. Let me transition here.
I think this could be a fun little challenge here today.
It definitely could be. All right.
What's up, Ravers? What's up, Levon? Yeah, guys, if you have yet to drop a like, would mean a lot if you could show us some love and drop a like. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes here together. Currently have 27 people watching, so let's see if we can hit 20 likes here all together. With your help, I think we might be able to do it. What's up, Ravers? What's up, Aaron? I will check the chat whenever I get off the stream. The boys. What's up, J Stump?
What's happening, man?
What's up, Gator? All right. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to send the link out for people to join the redraft mock. So I will send the link in the right text channel this time, which is the regular redraft mock draft
Don't mess
text
it up.
channel.
Don't
okay.
mess it up.
So I'm going to text here right now. Here comes the link. So link to join today's mock. And here we go. I pasted the link. I'm gonna tag everyone. It will be first come first serve. Please don't, make
Don't
us
yell
feel
at
bad
us.
if you don't get in. Don't yell at us if you don't get in. Let's see how this goes. Should fill up relatively quickly.
Oh my gosh, I gotta pick a spot. Oh
Oh
shit.
my god, me too.
Okay.
I almost forgot.
I was like, wait, what? I didn't pick a spot. Sorry, I bet you we
All
just
right,
gave
so-
people false hope there. I'm so sorry. I apologize. We really apologize about that. That's not
I
okay.
honestly was like freaking out. I was like, oh wait, damn it. We got any background music?
Yeah, it's happening right now. Can you not hear it? Is it too low? Should I go higher? I'll do it really drastic, really fast. Let me know if you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it in the stream at least.
Yeah, I think maybe just a tiny bit less volume than that, but it should be good. Yeah, I think maybe just a tiny bit less volume than that, but it should be good. Yeah.
Sorry, now I have an echo. Shit.
All right. So
Yeah.
we are doing something a little bit different. All right. This is a roster challenge, a starting roster lineup challenge. You're not drafting any bench spots or anything. The challenge is to make the best starting roster. Okay. So there's no need to draft 5 wide receivers because you can only start 4. There's no need to draft 5 running backs because you can only start 4. See what I'm saying here?
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to put together the best possible roster here. I think it's a fun challenge.
I think
Let's
it
see,
definitely could be fun.
Yeah, let's see how we go. So Patrick Surtain at the 101. Go ahead and the draft has been started. So he went CMC at the 101. Did we see that yesterday as well? Did that happen yesterday as well?
Yeah, we did see CMC. We saw CMC and Jonathan Taylor. Some people still really like CMC over JT just because of, I guess, his history. Can Jonathan Taylor do it again? I guess that's their question, but who knows? I think he can, but I think that was like the argument last time.
Right. Yeah, I'm more just worried about CMC if they really want to give him an entire workload anymore.
Well, they didn't really necessarily. I mean, it's going to be interesting because they didn't really make a move to take that away. I mean, Chuba Hubbard's still there, but not
Deontay
that.
Foreman's there as well.
Yeah, not that those guys can't do it, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, there goes Justin Jefferson and then Jamar Chase.
I was hoping to get one of these wide receivers right there, to be honest. Actually, no, this is a team.
I was gonna say there's still a wide receiver on the board
Cooper
that
Kupp,
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I think that I'm pretty sure this will probably be my wide receiver 1 in redraft. I'm still working on that right now, and that's going to be coming out here in the next couple, I'll say weeks. Couple weeks or a month or so. But yeah, I mean, why not get Cooper Kupp, my guy?
All right, so you went Cooper Kupp and then Dalvin Cook. I do personally think that Cooper Kupp is probably the wide receiver 1 still.
Yeah.
In redraft leagues.
I think so as well.
I think he should be treated that way. Maybe we're all thinking with too much dynasty focus at the moment. And then we see Dalvin Cook at the 1-8.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty damn good value for Dalvin.
Yeah. Remember, redraft is doesn't really matter age, I guess all depends on who you believe in, who's gonna get the workload, who has all the opportunity in the world. It could be those guys.
Age is pretty much irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. Josh said almost took Cooper Kupp at the 102. Would have if JT went first. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on the board here. What do I want to do?
Dalvin Cook.
If I'm trying to build the best roster, I think I'm going to take a tight end here first.
Okay.
Because I want a truly elite tight end on the squad.
That's fair.
Again, we're not just mocking a mock draft to do it. We're doing this starting lineup challenge here today. Who can have the best starting lineup? So let's see. Running back wise, a lot of guys I like still. Wide receiver wise, I feel like Stephon Diggs. There's kind of a drop off after Stephon, so I'm gonna go Stephon.
Okay.
Let's see how this roster ends up looking. Be careful.
Be careful. She wants to lick up my tooties.
She wants what?
What? She wants to pet on my tooties. What a day. Tyreek Hill, Debo, Stephon Diggs. See what Joshua does. He has Devontae Adams, not with the Green Bay Packers. There goes Mark Andrews there.
Mark Andrews at the 2-3. You know, doesn't surprise me. Again, we're just trying to get the best starting roster here. So, not all that surprising, is it?
No, definitely not all that surprising. Hey. The tight ends are really crucial in redrafts. A lot of people like to take them early. I'm still, even in redrafts, I would like to take a tight end in the later rounds. But maybe
got many later rounds in this.
Yeah, exactly.
This format, though.
Exactly. So that's why maybe it's a little bit. It could be more important to do it like this. Rapping Dogs. The Bills tried to trade for CMC on draft day, and the Panthers did not want to trade him. Also, they drafted the best O lineman in the class. Really love CMC for next year. Yeah,
I love him too. I just think I'm definitely locking in JT as a 101. He just feels like way less of a risk at this point for me. I love CMC. How do you not love him? You know, dude's just awesome, and the years that he's produced. But you're also talking to someone in my home league, by the way, who has drafted CMC at the 101 2 years in a row. It was the first time I ever got the 101, drafted CMC, injured the entire year. Then last year got the 101 again somehow in my home league, drafted him, injured most of the year. I still found a way to win that league, but he's just burnt me too many times to trust him.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. There goes Josh Allen, Joe Moneybag Mixon, DeAndre Swift, and then Say. Goes a little running
what you
back.
Say? Alvin Kamara, that's pretty late, but maybe we're thinking about the suspension. Hey,
potentially. Like, I took Swift. I thought Swift would go higher. I thought Swift would be somebody you would take. But I guess it's a little.
I thought about Swift, but
I think
I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, my strategy is a little bit different for this this type of stream where we're doing a challenge.
I get you. What's up, Kyle? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Make sure you're downloading those videos, by the way. I think you are.
I am. Yeah, I am.
They got until it's going backwards. It's all jumbled up. I never put it that way. 14, 15, 16, and 17 left. Go CeeDee Lamb. That's another good guy. That.
Yeah, but to be fair, like I don't even think like that might be too early for CeeDee Lamb in a redraft league. I'm not saying it is, but you know, like we kind of need to think about like, okay, from a redraft perspective, would I rather have CeeDee Lamb or Keenan Allen or Mike Evans? I don't know the answer to that question right now.
I think right now, I mean, I can't. I think it would probably for me be CeeDee Lamb. I view him the same as like a top 5 dynasty and redraft wide receiver right now. I think
love him in dynasty. I
think the opportunity for him is going to be there. You know, like there's no one. It feels like there's no one else competing with him there.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Just gotta wait and see as we get closer to the season.
What you say?
John said, you think Eckler is looking at negative regression? I think he has 20 touchdowns. I think he had 20 touchdowns last year. Look, I said this in, I don't know if that video went out. That video did go out, if I'm not mistaken. I was talking about Isaiah Spiller.
Which one?
Forgot what's it called. I think
Rookies
with Opportunity. Rookies with Opportunity. And I think Isaiah Spiller, we can probably paste that in the chat. If not, I'll definitely get it in our Dynasty channel. I do believe that we could see not a crazy regression, but areas where Isaiah Spiller can take away from Eckler, especially in the touchdown area. I said this in the video. I believe Eckler is stronger and better than Isaiah Spiller, even though he is extremely smaller than him. But that's how much I believe in Eckler as a talent, and that's how much I disliked and still not dislike, but still don't love Isaiah Spiller as a talent. I do believe he will probably take some goal line touches because of his size, just purely based on his size. But
I don't know.
We'll see.
Eckler, like this is a Chargers team who signed J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack, improve the offensive line. Like they want to win. They want to win the Super Bowl this year. Like they want to open the Super Bowl window now. And I don't think that they're going to want to take Austin Eckler off the field for a guy like Isaiah Spiller. That just doesn't give them the same thing in the backfield. So I'm not really worried about Eckler. Definitely touchdown regression will come because no one repeats 20 touchdown seasons typically. But I'm not too worried about him. I'm catching up with the chat. What's up, Luke Crowley? Huge love. Miss you, brother. Miss you. Josh says almost took Cup at the 1-2. What if JT went first? I think you already read that. John says, Marty, I'm drafting the hell out of CeeDee Lamb this year. I love it. Kyle says, I'm surprised Cup wasn't the first wide receiver off the board. Yeah, I agree. I think we said the same thing. I think we said the same thing there.
Still at the 1-7 there.
Yeah. Theo says the Broncos are better. Yeah, I mean, you could argue the Broncos are a better team. But I think there's a lot. I think that division is pretty much wide open, and I think a lot of analysts do have the Chargers winning that division, but I think we could literally see any one of those teams win the division. That's how good that division is.
Those Patrick Mahomes.
Patty off the board. What you say? Again, if you're watching this is not a regular mock draft. We're doing a challenge. So the challenge is to get the best starting lineup. So you might see some positions go earlier than other positions, or earlier than they normally should. But we're not drafting any bench spots today. We're doing the challenge of trying to get the best starting lineup here.
Oh man,
you can see the starting lineup. Well, I don't know if maybe our faces are covering it, but it's a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and 2 flex spots. What are we thinking here, Badaki?
I went T there. I want to lock up my wide receivers.
T Higgins.
What is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th wide receiver off the board.
I might argue that we're still using our dynasty minds too much.
I think, like, I thought about Keenan Allen there. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I don't think it's that big of a difference when it comes down to where they could finish.
Yeah.
Going in a redraft perspective. Maybe he is young, yeah, and that's a plus, but I don't think it's a big difference there. So we'll definitely see what happens. I think a lot of things are going to open up for him as well. Jamar Chase ain't going to be getting the looks he had this past year. You know.
Well, I mean, he's obviously going to be defended in a very different way, right?
That's what I meant.
That's going to be super successful.
That's what I mean. Like he's not going to have like the one-on-ones opportunity. They're not going to like give him as much room because he was a rookie. I think in the second half of the season we kind of saw that, and we saw not even if it was a regression. It was like, oh well, he didn't score as much as we hoped him to score, and maybe T Higgins gets those 1 or 2 opportunities per game, hypothetically.
Yeah, I get it.
Come here. Well,
so Twitch, you know, again, I'm trying to fill the best possible roster, and I think there's a gap in quarterback here after Kyler Murray for a redraft league. So give me Kyler Murray. Again, I never go early quarterback in a redraft league, but this isn't a regular redraft mock draft. We're doing this challenge of filling the best starting lineup. So let's see how this pans out here.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's so super random, but come here, Beach. He said World Cup predictions. I don't even know who's in the World Cup. All I know is every time I go for a team in the World Cup, there's 3 countries I go for. Any African country, because my father's
There's a lot of countries in Africa.
I know. There's any African country, so like Nigeria, Togo, I guess like Cameroon, those places, just because they're just African teams, and that'll be amazing to see an African team win the World Cup. 2, it would be any South American team, Peru, Argentina, because my mother's is Peruvian, so I like to root for like the Spanish heritage, and of course America. But I don't even know if they qualified. Did they qualify? I don't even know the World Cup qualification.
America qualified. You know, I was gonna say Italy did not qualify though.
Right. See, like I don't really know much about soccer. I know Zach kind of follows a little bit more. Let's be honest. But that's what I go. That's what I do. I just go for the 3 main countries that my family.
Is Leonard Fournette off the board yet? He did. He went at the 212.
He did go. That was the guy I was hoping I was gonna take.
Chubb's gone, right? I think I'm gonna go Josh Jacobs here.
Yeah, that's why I thought you were gonna go. Either Josh Jacobs, there's one more guy there, but we'll see.
Yeah. Start filling that roster up. Dak says, nope. If they cover Chase, Higgy explodes. That's very true. Is this the real Theo Maladon? Could you imagine? Thunder point guard. Kyle says, dang, Dynasty thinking is so heavily affecting redraft. I know. Usually you don't get your 6th quarterback off the board until 7th round. So just to clarify, Kyle, this isn't a normal mock draft. I would never take a quarterback in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
I probably
100%.
wouldn't go tight end in the 1st round. But we're doing a challenge today. So the challenge is to fill the best starting lineup. So there's no bench spots. So you can only draft a certain amount of positions. So this isn't really a normal mock draft. Maybe we should change the title of it.
Yeah, maybe we should. But we'll probably change the title later.
Yeah, it's just like a challenge. Like I thought it could be fun. Like let's see who can make the best starting lineup. Only no bench spots. So we'll see.
Okay, so
John says, "Dang, we are taking continents now into the World Cup. Give me Europe."
I know that sounds terrible, but
I'm going for Africa.
I really don't
know
know
the whole continent.
I really don't know any teams. Like if Togo qualifies, because that's exactly where my father's from. If Peru qualifies, that's fantastic. Those are the teams I'm going for. If America qualifies, that's what I'm going for. I don't really. I understand the sport of soccer. Like I know how it's played. I know the rules. I just don't know the teams and people that are on it. I'm gonna go with another running back here.
Give me Europe. I love that.
I'm surprised you went Josh Jacobs here because I am going to be taking. I'm gonna take J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, I'm taking J.K. Dobbins. I think it falls
a little bit better about Josh Jacobs in a redraft league, but I don't think J.K. would have been the next player I would have considered there. Maybe Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. I think he's coming back, so we'll see what happens. Swift and J.K. run first offense for bobbing like I'm Dobbins, Swifty, some passing opportunity, Cooper Kupp, and T. Higgins. Sheesh.
Cooper Kupp at the 1-7 is criminal, to be honest.
And this is just us all getting used to this,
getting used to redraft.
Yeah, we're all getting used to it, so don't feel some type of way. This is why we mock, because if you guys are gonna do redraft, by the way, we do have redraft leagues. If you guys do not know, patreon.com/fantasylandfam. As much as we talk about Dynasty, we do have redraft leagues. I'm pretty sure we have.
We have at least 3 or 4 full leagues right now.
Yeah, I can't think of it in the top of my head. And so there's definitely leagues that are open there, people that I have joined as well to open up a new league. So usually that gets filled up closer to the season, but if you want to lock in your spot, check that out. I think the redraft's a little bit different to Dynasty. We usually ask for a deposit for Dynasty, $25 deposit, but there's no deposit
redraft. We don't ask
in
for
redraft.
Deposit, yeah.
So you just support us monthly there on redrafts, and you get all the bonus exclusives, like our rankings, exclusive content, all that other stuff. So check that out.
Yeah, and if you're playing in the Dynasty leagues and you have the Dynasty tier, you can actually upgrade to the best of both worlds, and get a little discount to play in redraft as well.
That's right. And as much as we're active on Dynasty, we're always active in Dynasty, but redraft, obviously we always want to win. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but we're always trying to win. Damn, first of all, team 2. JT, Chubb, Zeke, James Conner.
You can't start another running back, just so you know. So if you take another running back, you've already failed the challenge here. I just got a better title, by the way.
Damn. I wanted Matthew Stafford. I wanted the stack there. Holt Scheiser.
All right. If you guys if you refresh the page, you'll see I got a new title for this one. Which better represents what we're doing.
Surprise Waller isn't still available. He just went there at the 412. Didn't he finish wide receiver 12 in his rookie season? I think he did around there, 12, top 15, something like that.
For sure.
So it's definitely, look, this team is also different.
people might be more hesitant with him in redraft because of Tyreek. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was about to say. You know, maybe in redraft he falls maybe around half a round, whatever the case may be. Look where Tyreek went at the 112, and look where you got Waddle. That is definitely the value pick, no doubt about it. Jalen Waddle. But I don't believe Tyreek Hill will be in the first. But once again, best starting lineup challenge. So
yeah. Come here, Beach says Cameroon, Senegal, Morocco, Ghana, and Tunisia all qualified.
Oh, talk
I imagine Ghana's probably the best team of those, but I don't really know African soccer all that well.
Ghana usually is the best team. Yeah. My dad always
the best African team.
The best African team that qualifies in the World Cup usually.
Yeah.
So my dad always goes for like Ghana, and Ghana is like the neighboring country, one of the neighboring countries from Togo. So shout
out to Togo. Am I right?
Follow this Togo. Togo. Look it up. You don't know about that? You don't know about that? Could?
How about that?
You don't know about that? Could? All right. Who else? We got Matthew Stafford, Monty, Antonio Gibson, T.J. Hawkinson. What great value!
Bro, I keep forgetting that I can actually set a Q.
You know? Oh, that's probably why. Because I set a Q, and you probably saw Matthew Stafford. That was done by me.
I'm like, oh damn, I can actually set a Q now, can't I?
I'm going Russell Wilson there. I like Russell Wilson here. Finished top. I mean, we did a video on him a long time ago, but redraft and dynasty. Well, he finished top. He's always finished within the top 8. Besides 1 year, he finished top 10. So, and I think it was 2 years. It was 1 year in that 10-year gap, and then this past year where he was hurt, if I'm not mistaken. So. I'm really liking this team. I mean, this is nasty.
Is it nasty? Is it absolutely nasty, Kaz?
You know, Amari Cooper.
It's a pretty good pick there at the 5'9".
Goes Chris Godwin.
Sweet. So I was hoping to get.
I think you're gonna take the guy that I was maybe hoping to get. Maybe I should have gotten another.
I was hoping to get a running back here that I like. And I'm gonna take Elijah Mitchell here at the 5'11". I have a plan for the next pick. Let's see if it works out. There is a couple players I'm comfortable with taking. Let's see if either of them come back to me. I think they will based off of the needs of Jay's team.
Let's see.
Let's see. A lot of pressure here, Jay. This might be TMI. You guys ever get a pimple inside of your nose? I have a pimple inside of my nose, and it hurts so much right now. It's the worst. What did everyone do, by the way? Shout out to the 23 people watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you have yet to drop a like, it would mean a lot if you could. But what have you guys been up to today? What have you been doing? These chats over here in the redraft channel are much easier to keep up with. Yeah. All right, so there goes Kenneth Walker. So I'm actually ecstatic because I was thinking about drafting Allen Robinson at the 5'11", but I'll take him here at the 6'2". I think this is definitely a wide receiver that could finish top 12.
Yeah, that's a great pick. That's the guy. That's why I said maybe I should have taken him over Russell Wilson because the team needs after, all the quarterbacks that already went. All the teams had quarterbacks, so I should have probably taken Allen Robinson over Russell Wilson and been okay with even if I didn't get him. The opportunities there, so I just didn't read the board correctly, but it's all right.
Come here, Beach says Senegal has the most productive players out of those teams. Sadio Mane. Oh yeah, I know Sadio. I'm saying that wrong, but I know Mane. Yeah, from Liverpool. Dude's a beast. So it's all board Senegal.
See you there, boys.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I think that's racist.
Is that?
I'm joking.
I'm like, how is that racist?
Is that? No, there's no way. Michael Pittman, okay. All right. This is tough. I don't know where to go here. I mean, there's two people I am tossing up. I'm thinking of Cortland. And I'm also thinking maybe this is still my redraft mind, but Rashad Bateman. D-Hop misses 6 weeks. Tyler Lockett, Adam Thielen. I already have J.K. Dobbins, though. That's the problem. What to do? What to do? There's also another guy I like here. I mean, I like E Money. This is the wrong.
Make a decision.
This is the wrong pick, I think.
Let's see.
I think it's the wrong pick.
We will see. Did you see Lando Norris's helmet, by the way, during the Miami Grand Prix?
No. Was there any dramas or anything there? I didn't really watch the Miami Grand Prix, so I watched the highlights.
You're falling off, bro. You're falling off.
No, I just wasn't gonna wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, to be honest.
It was 5:30.
Yeah, as much as I want to, I think I would rather stay up for a later one than wake up, because it's just hard for me to wake up compared to falling.
Yeah, we'll do team grades. Kyle says, fun question for you guys. How did y'all end up being Washington and Giants fans? Well, I was born into this torture, unfortunately. You know, when I was born, we lived in the Virginia area, and the DC stadium wasn't too far away. So I was kind of born into that with my dad liking that team. But thank God we moved to Kansas City when I was 11, because then I kind of fell in love with both teams. So at least I have one team that knows what they're doing with good organization from the top down. But I kind of was born into mediocrity with my fandom. What about you, Badaki? I mean, you're from New York. So.
Yeah, I'm from New York, and my family always liked the Giants or the Jets. So there was a lot of history there. But my family is predominantly a Giants fans. There's always one outlier where there's one person in your family that goes for the opposite team, and that's my aunt. She goes for the Jets. But other than that, yeah, big massive Giants fan for our family. We always watch Giants games. We love Eli Manning. We love all, the Phil Simms, everything you can do over there that the New York Giants have. The foundation is Super Bowl wins. Oh my goodness, bring it back.
Love it. I actually think I have one hell of a squad so far in this challenge. I gotta be honest. Brady's a pretty good pick there, 7th round. Devon says his team is scary. Yeah, it's a pretty good team there, isn't it? Najee, Akers, then Keenan, Cooper, and Deontay. Yeah, John, that entire area is just a garbage can. Yeah, Landover is not nice.
Yeah, Washington is just shite, isn't it?
Yes. So Cordero Patterson. Yeah, I was gonna draft Cordero if he fell to me, but I said he can flex wide receiver or running back. So I guess technically that can be his first wide receiver for the challenge. Are you taking Diggs over Tyreek in redraft? 100,000%. I'm taking Diggs over Tyreek in redraft. Love Tyreek. I think he's absolutely a really good 2nd round pick in redraft leagues, but I mean, this is where he was going when he had Patrick Mahomes. Like, we need to see him fall for sure.
Yeah.
Kyle says, I'm a Lions fan because I live in Michigan, but also a huge Steelers fan because when I was 5, my grandpa told me to pick a team from the AFC so I could actually enjoy the playoffs. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. I got family in Pittsburgh as well, Kyle. I've been to 2 Steeler games, one versus the Chargers. I think another one was versus the Bengals, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was really fun. I've got family up there in Pittsburgh, and the city of Pittsburgh, like, the Steelers are like their god. It's a pretty special fan base. Yeah, people worship the Steelers there in Pittsburgh.
Oh, still sitting. Now it's all about the New York Football Giants. Let's be completely honest, man. Let's be completely honest.
If you want me to be completely honest, I could care less about the New York Football Giants. Couldn't care less.
Actually, what a team. What 18? Terrible time.
You said let's be completely honest, so I'm being completely honest. I don't care.
You don't care, but I care. But that's what I'm saying.
Did you see the net and gross for Sauce Gardner's contract?
No, what was it?
So he grossed $33 million, but he only netted $17 million. And
Why is
Stingley, who went to Houston because of the taxes in New York, like the taxes are terrible in the state of New York.
All right.
Stingley, who went to Houston Texans, he got like way more money from like millions and millions and millions of dollars because of how the taxes work in Texas. So they were talking about it, like point of discussion, you know, like New York, the market is really great for your brand, but if you don't hit, you really get screwed over by the amount of taxes you pay. So they were kind of, Pat McAfee was talking about the pros and cons of like the New York market and maybe why some people would want to or wouldn't want to sign there.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely tough, so.
All right, so Devon was autoed there. If you're on Devon, turn off auto. So I can do pretty much anything I want here. I just need 2 flexes. So who are the best 2 flex players on the board? And I think I'm going to lean Adam Thielen here at the 7-11. Welcome to the squad, my guy. This starting lineup is nasty.
Is it? Do you really think so though?
Yes.
Oh, money.
There goes Amon-Ra off the board. And Pat Freiermuth. So is there a wide receiver I like more than a running back here? I don't know. I think I might go running back here for my last flex spot. And I think that's going to be Miles Sanders. So welcome to the squad, Miles. Wow. Wow. What a squad for a redraft league. Starting lineup challenge complete.
Complete. Hollywood.
Terrible towels. Yeah, they're crazy. What round is Russell Wilson? He won't go anywhere near this high. We're just doing a challenge here. He'll probably be a 7th round pick, I imagine. Yep, Stingley, cornerback 1, but also because Texas doesn't have any state income tax, that's why he's making more, significant amount more of money.
Oh, I need another running back.
Doesn't sound like smart to say, but you know what I'm saying.
Let's go, Damien.
All right, who do you guys think had the best? Well, we need to wait because you know these
let's
picks
start.
are
Let's start from the
important.
112. Let's start from the 112 then.
Okay.
Shall we?
Go ahead.
Jay Cowboy, you got Joe Money Bags, Tyreek Hill, Debo, Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra. Then you got the rookies in the running back, and Brees and Kenneth Walker, and then Pat the Dragon. How are we grading this? I guess I'll just give you my general thoughts.
Yeah, I think it's like every position matters just as much.
Yeah.
Like it's the best starting lineup.
Yeah, I think for me,
Doesn't matter about age because it's redraft. You know.
I think like you could have just gotten a better value in like getting Stephon Diggs at the 112, and like I feel like the upside there is a lot more safe. And then also maybe instead of, I don't know, it's hard to really think about this.
If Debo gets re-signed, then I think that's the right pick.
Yeah, so like I would have taken Stephon Diggs and Stephon Diggs and Debo over Tyreek.
Right.
And then the running backs, I guess the running back room, I don't mind Garrett Wilson and Amon-Ra St. Brown in the 7th is great, but I think Kenneth Walker, the expectation, we've been saying this, expectation is that he's going to start and get the workload, but what if he doesn't? They still have Penny, they still have Carson there. So what if it's more of a slow burn? So it's a little bit tough to kind of gauge if this is the best route you could and should have went. Is it like a grade? Should we give a grade?
Yeah.
I guess win now, right now, best
win
team.
now, but you also have to look at each position, like the entire starting lineup. So Tight end's important.
I like the
Quarterback's
tight end.
important.
I like the tight end as well. I like Joe B. I think it's the things I would have done differently. I think the question marks in Kenneth Walker, the question mark in Tyreek's Valley at the 112 there. So for me, I'll give this just a B flat.
Okay, B flat team.
Josiah.
Okay, so Josiah, we got Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Marquise Hollywood Brown, and Elijah Moore. Our starting quarterback and tight end are great. You know, Mark Andrews could finish again as a tight end 1. That wouldn't surprise me. So you're elite at tight end for redraft. You're elite at quarterback with Lamar. He's one of those 5 guys who have a chance to finish as a quarterback 1. Your wide receiver room is fantastic. You know, the issue I have though is Chris Godwin. Will he really be starting from day 1? So if we're purely doing a starting lineup challenge, that might dock you a little bit. And then also relying on Clyde Edwards-Helaire as your running back 2, I think that is a little bit weak for an RB2 for a starting lineup. So I would say this is a B+ team. It's good, but I wouldn't put it in the A category. You nailed the start though for this challenge.
All right, well, 9, Josh Allen. I think that's the hit, the QB1 in my eyes. And then let's look at the wide receivers: Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Deontay Johnson, and D Hop. I think it's amazing we got Keenan Allen. I think that's fantastic. And then you got Amari Cooper, who is going to be with Deshaun Watson, the wide receiver 1 there, and then Deontay Johnson, who's going to be the slot guy. I mean, maybe he doesn't take as many opportunities as he did last time, like last year, because it's a new offense without Big Ben. But D-Hop is also a great value as well. Getting him at the 7-9, trying to win your championship, I guess, after the 6 or 7 games he's going to miss. I don't think it's a bad pick. And then you have Najee Harris and Cam Akers, which I think are both great. I love Najee with Dallas Goedert. I think this team's good. Obviously, the 2 question marks I have is, what's Deontay Johnson going to look like this year? And is D-Hop, obviously D-Hop is going to come back, but that is really like, the question is, how long is he going to take to get into the rhythm? So I think for me, this is another B flat, B+ team, but there's a lot of good foundations here, in my opinion.
Okay. All right, so I am on to J Stump then. We got Cook and Mixon as our RBs, so pretty good RB room there. Let's see how the rest of the squad panned out. Kyle Pitts, you know, will he step into that elite category this year? I think he has a chance to. Wide receiver room, pretty solid. Obviously, you know, there's no wide receiver I could point to that I could say guaranteed top 12 finish, but there are multiple players who have that upside. And then Jalen Hurts at the 8-5. I think if you're going to go late quarterback for this challenge, that's a pretty good late quarterback to go for. So I'm going to say B+, almost A- area, but just again, like, there's no wide receiver I can point to where I could say definitely going to be top 12. All have the upside. That's where I feel like it's hurt the most.
Okay. Ben 7. Patrick Mahomes is great, and then your wide receivers: Jamar Chase, Jerry Jeudy, Drake London. I like Chase and Jeudy. I think it's great. You missed out on Cooper Kupp, in my opinion. Cooper Kupp was available. I think this probably would be a home run if you got this. Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, and Melvin Gordon. Etienne is good. I'm a little bit skeptical of him. I always am, but I think we got the value at the 4.7. I don't think it's bad. And I believe in the Saquon bounce back. And then Melvin Gordon. Why not Melvin in the 7th round there? Derek Hunter Henry, and then I mean, this is a decent team. Nothing I'm in love with. I think I just love the Jamar Chase and Patrick Mahomes pick and Jerry Jeudy. The rest there's a lot of question marks moving forward. Okay. I'll give this a B, another B flat team. Once again, not in love. Giving B's all around.
Overkill. We got Justin Jefferson, Sutton, Cooks, and Lockett. Our running backs are Kamara, which I think is good value there at the 2.8. But will he be suspended to beginning of the year? We don't know. And with this challenge, we got to build the best starting lineup. So we'll see. Javonte Williams, pretty good value there at the 3.5 as well. Watson. If we're doing a starting lineup challenge, the issue is Watson's probably, I feel like there's a really good chance he gets suspended. So there's a couple teams that are, in my eyes, probably going to be suspended. That will hurt this challenge. I love the running backs. Wide receiver room is pretty decent there. Good tight end. But this is a B flat team for me because there's a lot of questions with the suspensions.
All right. 1-4 Eckler, Gibby, and Rashad Penny. I don't love the Penny pick. I don't think the 8-9 is the best value there for him, in my opinion. I wonder who else was on the board. But
I see it now. Yeah, I know Pollard was on the board.
Yeah, Pollard was on the board.
And Mooney, if you're trying to get flex.
So I'm not in love with the Rashad Penny pick. Then you got CeeDee Lamb, Treylon Burks, and Brandon Ayuk. I don't mind the wide receivers either. I do believe it falls short. Brandon Ayuk didn't have the best year last year, but I guess at the 7-4 is okay value. And then you have Darren Waller and then Justin Herbert. So I think those are good picks. I think this is tough. This one's a tough team. I'm not in love with the team. I think the first 4 picks are great, and the other 4 really falls off because I am skeptical on Antonio Gibson moving forward, Brian Robinson. So I'm gonna give this a B-, C+ for me. There's good foundations, but it's tough. I think the rest is really tough for me.
All right. So linked Nova, we got Dak Prescott and George Kittle. Pretty good quarterback and tight end combo. It's hard to say Dak is really an elite quarterback, if we're just building a startup challenge, but in the 8th round, it's pretty damn good. Wide receivers, we got Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, Mike Williams, and Juju. So love the Mike Evans pick there. I don't know what to think about Michael Thomas. I just don't know what to think about that. But if he can return to at least, top 15 form, that's a great pick. And we got Derrick Henry and David Montgomery. So it's a pretty decent team. I wouldn't say you're absolutely stacked at wide receiver. I'm not in love with Monty as the RB2, but it's a pretty good RB2. This is a B, I think a B flat B plus team for me.
Okay. Tiger, El Tigre. JT, Chubb, Zeke, Connor, and then Patterson, who is a flex. Look, this is redraft starting, like best starting lineup challenge, and I don't think you got the best starting lineup here. You don't really have another wide receiver. Technically, Cordell Patterson can be played as a wide receiver, and Michael Gallup is one, but there's no depth there. Maybe getting another flex spot, but I guess the flex spot is probably one of these running backs. And then Matthew Stafford and Dalton Schultz. I don't think you really hit the nail on the head in this challenge, but I do get what you were doing. I mean, this is a great start. If I had got all these guys, hey, it could be something special. But I'm gonna give this a C+.
Patrick Surtain, we got CMC, Fournette, and Dylan as our running backs. Pretty good crew there. I would still go JT though, personally. Wide receivers, we got AJ Brown, Metcalf, and Waddle. I like the value of where you got these guys, so I'm not upset about that. And then Brady, the only downfall really of this team, because Brady in the 7th is great for a redraft challenge, but the downfall is obviously Cole Kmet. I mean, yeah, you can't convince me that Cole Kmet is going to be reliable, more reliable than probably what Zach Ertz, I think, would have still been on the board here, right?
Yeah, he definitely was still on the board.
So as far as redraft, I just feel like, yeah,
I think this is
hard to trust Kmet there.
In my opinion, I think this could be the best team outside of the tight end position. I think the running backs are there.
I don't think it's the best team.
It's just not the tight end. So I don't know. I don't know if we're giving like the best draft.
Yeah. But well, they wanted us to draft to grade each other's teams as well.
Okay.
So I'll look at yours. You got Kupp, Higgins, Bateman. Wide running backs are Swift, Dobbins, and Harris. Russell Wilson and Knox. So I like your running backs and your wide receivers. I think they're really set. Kupp is definitely an X factor. Knox, obviously, I wouldn't really consider him like an elite tight end. So I think just for the challenge sake, that might hurt you a little bit. Wilson, probably going to be, a top 10 quarterback. Does he have top 5 upside? I don't think so. But I would say B+ team here.
Okay. Kyler Murray. And then you have Stephon Diggs, Allen Robinson, Adam Thielen. I like Stephon Diggs and Allen Robinson. It's going to be interesting to see what Allen Thielen can do here. Obviously, he was very touchdown dependent this past year. So it's gonna be very interesting, especially in the redraft perspective. Travis Kelce at the 111, that's great, especially with Tyreek Hill gone. And then your running backs: Josh Jacobs, Elijah Mitchell, Miles Sanders. I think that's good right there. So I give it a B+ as well. B+. I think it's a good team. I like.
If I have to choose
Kyler
one
Murray.
team, if I have to choose one team, I think I'm going Josiah's at Team 10. I think he had the best overall team. He's elite at tight end. He's elite at quarterback. Really good wide receivers. Obviously, I'm assuming Godwin's going to come back healthy. Clyde is obviously the weak point there. But yeah, for a challenge sake, I would rather have a weak RB2 than a weak tight end, and he's got an elite tight end. So that's where I would lean.
Yeah, I think I'll do Patrick. I think I'm okay taking the chance on the late tight end guy because, I think that makes up with Tom Brady, Lenny, and CMC. At least that's the expectation. The expectation of all these guys above Tom Brady from the 7-1 above is going to perform.
I just think there's such a huge difference in Cole Kmet and Mark Andrews.
No, I think it is. I think there is too, but there's such a huge difference in Lenny and Clyde and even AJ Dillon and Clyde.
You could say Clyde is his last player. AJ Dillon and Clyde, yeah, there's a difference, but is that as big of a difference between Cole Kmet and Mark Andrews? I don't think so.
No, yeah, I don't think so either, but I'm happy to take the chance on that.
Fair enough. So we have two winners, Josiah and Patrick. Congratulations, you have won the redraft starting lineup challenge. I'll be honest, I think I killed this challenge. I'm not gonna be humble about it neither. I think I absolutely killed this ish. But I think obviously I would choose Josiah's team, and then Badaki would choose Patrick's team. This was fun. Did anyone like this, or should we just do regular mock drafts in the future?
Come here, Beats on Twitch. Jackie Giants fan. I'm from New York. Yeah, are you a Knicks fan? I don't really watch basketball either. I think there's too many games to follow, but it's Knicks and Nets for sure. Nice balance of both teams. Stump. I love Stump's team. Okay.
I would say, yeah, Stump is probably in the conversation too. Actually, yeah.
By the way, I watch basketball. I watch basketball, but there's so many games just to follow to watch. That's why I just watch the playoffs, and maybe that's just a cop out. But I watch playoffs because I think those are the games. Obviously, those are the games that matter. But
yeah, I
can't watch the first 10 games of the season for my team and be like, yeah, you know what, such a good win. I don't really care. Just let me know if they make the playoffs or not. That's how I feel about basketball.
What can you do? Rapid, I liked your team as well. You did well. Hey, this was fun, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you have yet to subscribe over here on the Redraft channel, make sure you do that.
Please.
Make sure you drop a like. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to edit a bunch more content, and then tomorrow on the Dynasty channel, we are live streaming another real draft. So we'll see you then.
It's all love, y'all. Thank you so much.